Brandon, today's question. For real estate photographers that offer virtual tours or are thinking about offering virtual tours, why do real estate agents buy virtual tours?
Yeah, it's a very loaded question. And there's a lot of different reasons why real estate agents are buying virtual tours. And at this point, we've got COVID going on, so that's going to be a big driver. But if we think way back to when virtual tours first came about, it was really a point of differentiation. And so they're great for marketing yourself. You can use it to showcase properties. But at the heart of things, it's that our first showings are done online, and that's where consumers are going to check on a property. So having a strong digital footprint is very important to maximizing your marketing efforts. Statistically, homes with digital showings do sell for more and sell faster, which is great. But then also now, as an agent that's been doing this for years, we have a catalog of properties that we've marketed in the past, and we can use those as examples when we go in for listing presentations, so that the homeowners can say, "Oh wow, yeah, I've seen that. That's like that Google Street View for the inside of your house. That's awesome. We want that." So,
well, there was a lot in that sentence. So how about we break it down and go a little bit slower?
yeah.
I'm going to be naive here and just say, well, why does COVID matter? That was the first thing that you mentioned.
Yep. And so right now, here in Minnesota, at least, we have an issue where we have very limited inventory, which I'm sure is true across the US, if not the world. So the demand for the houses is huge. And as we list them, what we're running into is that there's more people trying to book showings than there are time slots available. And so we're trying to do the social distancing. We're trying to not have overlapping showings, but we're running into scheduling issues. And so by having a digital showing that has something, the 3D walkthrough or like a floor plan, buyers are able to better visualize what the property is going to be like ahead of time. And that way, they can either get more excited about the property and they're pretty much sold before they even get there, or if there's a deal breaker, they're going to identify that right away, and you're saving everyone time. So the buyers aren't taking time to go look at a property that's not going to work for them, and then the sellers don't need to worry about leaving their house. And so, and then for those that are very concerned right now, that maybe more risk, this is a very safe way to tour a house and see if it's something that might be a good fit. So we've actually are seeing offers sight unseen that are just been looking at the tours. So it's been a very great tool for that.
And is sight unseen, is that because people live outside the area and that's the only way for them to see the house, or they actually
Nope.
live in town?
They live in town, but just due to how quickly houses are selling or their schedule, or just maybe they're risk averse in that they don't want those overlapping showings, we're seeing that people are going that route. It's actually not too uncommon now. So,
Do you have an estimate of what percentage of your listings are sight unseen offers?
so last weekend we listed a house and we had, I think, 7 offers and 2 of them had never been in the house. So we went with one of the offers that had been in it, but for other reasons. But it was interesting to see that there were people writing offers that never actually seen it in person.
Mm-hmm. Earlier in the show, you mentioned virtual tours as a differentiator. I think you were talking about when you first got started with virtual tours. Is that still true today? Do you find that virtual tours helps differentiate your real estate brokerage?
Yeah, when we started, I was actually the first agent in the state to ever have a Matterport camera. Later on, we started just outsourcing that, just because I believe in the benefit of a professional, and then respecting my time as well. But yes, I would say that it's still a point of differentiation. It's something that's noteworthy when sellers talk about it and they share the home, with their audience on Facebook. A lot of times, it's the first time someone's ever seen something like this, and they're often blown away. And so it really just kind of sets the marketing bar for us and positions us as a market leader in the space, and has for several years now. So it's 2021, and we started, I think, 2013, 14, using the technology. So we've almost 8 years now.